Hi guys, today we're having a look at two of the items from the relaunch of 17 at Boots, the Another Level Volume Mascara and the powder blush in the shade Plum Blossom. So, I've got some information up on the Boots website. So we'll start with the mascara. So it came in two shades, deep brown or intense black. No prizes for guessing, I went for black. It's £2! You get 9 millilitres and it's £2. I think that's amazing. It's not marketed as being waterproof, but I don't normally buy that anyway. So they say, this amazing mascara creates massive volume without weighing down lashes. A single coat offers you a striking look that lasts all day long. Pharmacologically tested, I can pronounce that. And it's vegan friendly, which is lovely. So next we have the blusher. So the powder blusher is £3.50. It is also vegan and you get 7 grams. And their description says, velvet-like blush formula with sweet almond oil and vitamin E for a healthy looking flush. Easily blends into skin thanks to a soft focus mineral complex, dermatologically tested. So how many shades are there for this? There was 3 shades of this. I went for Plum Blossom. Which I have to say, I was expecting a slightly different shade. So I'm going to show you on my phone. This was Plum Blossom on the website, and this is what appears. So I'm going to put the brightness up on my phone a little bit because I feel like the camera's not quite picking it up that well. So yeah, I don't feel that is an accurate portrayal of this blusher. If anything, it looks a bit more like one of the other shades. In fact, almost any of the other shades. Yeah, it kind of looks more like Copper Tone, I think that shade is. But anyway, that aside, we can still do a wear test, and I might have a nosy in Boots to see if I've got a funny one. But we've got an application section, and then of course we're going to do a wear test. So let's see how this went on. Right, so let's finish my face. So we've got the blusher here in Plum Blossom. I was kind of expecting this to be a little bit darker. Probably a good thing that it's not. Worked for me. So okay. Right. It's not really showing up on camera, but I've got a nice amount of pigment in real life now. Okay. Yeah, see that there? It's definitely there. It's a nice colour. Just going to blend it out. I always use my powder brush to blend out so that I'm not adding more colour. And then I can go back in if I want a little bit more. So yeah, this is actually a really nice blusher. It did take a little bit of building up, but the colour itself is nice. And actually, if you're pale like me, or also if you're just starting out in makeup, taking time to build it up isn't necessarily a bad thing. It kind of stops you from going in too heavy. So next we've got the Another Level Volume Mascara. This is so weird, right? I've seen this in the shop. The lengthening mascara is a big chunky tube, and then the volumizing mascara is this long sleek tube. I feel like it should be the other way around. Anyway, so it's got this funky brush. Look at this guy. So it's kind of stabby looking, actually. So let's see how it does. So it definitely looks nice and black. I'm going to go in with a second coat. I always do. It's very nice. It's not clumping. The brush feels like it's doing a really nice job combing everything through. Actually, this pointy end, really nice for getting into the inner corner. making sure you catch all the tiny lashes. So yeah, I really like that. That's impressive. Like, if this doesn't smudge throughout the day, this could be a new go-to. As you know, love the price, loving the brush, loving how it looks. It just needs to stay looking that way. Now, I will say it's not marked as being waterproof, but I don't normally buy waterproof anyway, so oh my god, I got it in my hair. Ah! Before I stamp my face with my own hair. Okay, so I had a bit excess product there. Okay, so I like the brush shape, but what I would say is because this is quite narrow, it is possible when you're pulling it through the kind of filtery bit, you get excess product on the end, and you'll want to knock that off on the tube, because you're never going to get like a funnely bit that will clear that fat end and that narrow end the same. So yeah, I really like this. Like the blusher as well, really like the mascara. So, oh my god, I've got a million notifications. So the time just now, it is almost 11:30. So we will see how these hold up throughout the day, and I'll be back to let you know. Right, I am back for a quick check-in. It is just about 10 to 3, and I'm gonna smudge. I'm so sad. What I will say though is sometimes sometimes mascaras, they're a bit wetter when you first open them and this happens, and then it might not a bit later. But I am just going to touch this up because it's bugging me. I don't want to look tired. And I'm going to eye hockey later, so yeah, I'll give it a wee touch up. And then, you know, the mascara itself, it still looks beautiful. But if it keeps on smudging, that's not beautiful. Yeah. So we'll see how it does. See if it was, you know, just a fluke. If my eyes watered and I didn't notice. In fact, I was dabbing at them earlier, so yeah. Anyway, it's still nice and comfy. It doesn't feel crunchy. They still look nice and black. I've not really seen any flaking. It was just that little black mark. So, I'll be back. Right, so we are back. It is now 11:30. So, we've had about 12 hours wear, slightly more than that. 12 hours wear out of these products. Now, the blusher, kind of as expected, no problems there. I was chatting to somebody who watches these videos about blusher the other day, and how it's quite hard to get a powder blusher wrong. You know, they can be harder to blend. You can still work around it. Add a bit of face powder even to kind of help blend it out. But I don't think I've ever really had one majorly fail, because there's not a lot of movement going on in your cheeks. It doesn't crease like your eyes. You know, it doesn't produce oil like your T-zone. So I feel like powder blusher is an easier product to formulate. So no surprises that that went good. The mascara. I really love this going on. I'm going to keep trying this for another couple of days. I want to see if it gets better. I feel like maybe if the formula was a bit drier, it wouldn't smudge. Because it's quite a minimal amount of smudging. I know it looks quite bad, but bear in mind how pale I am. You know, it's quantity wise, it's quite a small amount. You know, like on my fingers, like we're kind of back to normal. So probably not helped that I used you know, blue based eye colours today. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with this, see if it dries out a little bit, because I did really like the finish when I first put it on, and I really like the price point. It's, you know, £2. And yeah, like I said, it was quite a minimal amount of transfer under there, so I feel like maybe after it's been used a couple of times and effectively the tube's been opened a couple of times, the formula might be that little bit drier where it'll set down a bit faster, a bit better. We won't have that problem. Another thing I've done when I've had mascaras that I've wondered if that's the problem is, and don't shoot me for this, right? Just left them sitting open for a while. You know, just leave them chilling to get that little bit drier. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with this because, like I said, I really liked how it looked on my lashes. So I'll maybe come back in a couple of days and let you know if I've managed to get, you know, past the smudging or not. So at the moment, blusher, safe bet, very affordable, very minimal colour range, but good blusher, nice blusher, it lasted. Mascara, we're going to wait and see because I love how it looks when you put it on, but I want it to stay in one place once I put it on, so we'll see what we can do. Right, back for a wee quick comment. So, the mascara, I gave it more of a chance. I've left it sitting open for a while while I was doing my other makeup. I even committed the cardinal sin of pumping the brush in and out because that puts air into it and will dry it out. And it's better, I will say it's better, but I've only had this on for about 3 hours and we've got the smudge starting already. So yeah, there's that. End of the day, it's a very affordable mascara, and if you are really on a tight budget and you like the effect, because I do still like the effect it has on my lashes, but I would say is if you're going to buy this, give it one shot. If it smudges, definitely give it a chance to dry out because it has improved it. It's just not perfect. I would prefer to go back to my Beauty Pie mascara. As for the blusher, you know, still no change on that. It's a nice blusher. They've not got the biggest range. I'm not entirely sure I've got the right colour, so I haven't had a chance to check. But yeah, so blusher, yep, go for it if you see a colour that you like. Absolutely nothing wrong with it as a product. Mascara, if you do buy it and it smudges, give it a chance to dry out, it will improve it. But if you're prone to smudging under your eyes, this is probably not one that you want to go for. So, I gave it a fair chance though. It's definitely been a while. So, if you get any questions of either of these, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. And I will see you guys in the next one. By the way, I know my eye makeup's a bit mad. I was just having fun today. Bye.